This is QCC, and my name is Dr. Joy. QCC is a variety show. We'll share business advice, career tips, we'll have general conversation, and of course, guest speakers. Let's get started. Today's word is time management. Let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. Since we're talking about time management, I'm just going to share a few tips, maybe some ideas that I use to help to stay organized while working at home or just being at home more often. Now, this is just a sample. It's not my day-to-day schedule, but it's an example that you can use. You can go to Word, pull up a schedule. Actually, I keep my calendar in Google. So again, this is just an example to show you how my day goes. So every morning I do check my email, and I will allow myself time to check the email so that I won't check it every hour because it can become time consuming. So maybe 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, I'll check my email in the morning. Again, this is Monday through Thursday. Friday is me time. So Friday is joy time. It's a flex day. I'll still check my email, but it's more of a relaxed day. I may do some writing, something creative, spend family time. Friday is my time. So I think it's very important that you still take a time out for yourself. So whatever your schedule is, however you're moving everything around, make sure that you're continuing self-love and you're taking care of yourself. So yes, I know some people may not agree, but I do check my email and use my phone before I actually have breakfast. So I'll do 30 minutes or so with that. Go ahead and spend some social media time, get it out of my system, and then I'll have some breakfast. And then I'll line up my appointments. So if I'm contacting clients or students or anyone needing any of my services, I will usually do that between 11 and 3. Tuesdays is mainly for business consulting, and then Wednesdays I focus on resumes. So I have mock interviews or um, work on resumes that I have that clients have asked me to work on or revise or revamp for them. But of course, I'm flexible. If someone sends me a resume on Monday, then of course I'll work on it on Monday. But those are days that I just definitely dedicate that time to. So any appointments, I think it's very important to have a schedule because time can get lost, and then you may, especially with social media, you'll be on the phone or on your computer, and before you know it, an hour and a half has gone by, and now you're behind on whatever your tasks are for that day. So I would encourage you again, if you are a to-do list type of person, and I do that too, just put it in your calendar and then just allot yourself that time. So any phone calls that I have to make, any posts that I'm going to make on social media, and then I'll wrap up with checking the email. Again, I have the school's email and my business email and my personal email. It can become a little overwhelming if I'm doing it all day because that will take up my entire day. So if I can use the email for that day or follow up, I try to respond just so I can declutter my email. I don't want to have like 4 or 5,000 emails unread. Gmail has the feature where you can, snooze it to later. I utilize that sometimes if it's something that's not very important. Another thing I want to just go over is Trello. I use Trello. Some of you may not. I know there are other apps out there, but this is what works for me. And this is just a sample. Again, it's not my personal one. This one I just put together. So maybe you can have your different tabs here. So your to-do list, what's in progress and what's done. And the neat thing about Trello is that when you're working on something, so let's say I'm going to use Mondays to declutter my closet. If I'm working on it, I can just move it over there and I'll see what's still done. And then if you have a tab, you can have a checklist within the tab. I think that's convenient too. So maybe Mondays is kitchen day that you're going to clean up, living room day for Tuesday, bedroom for Wednesday, and so on and so forth. Oops, I have a typo there. It is important for me, again, to have some structure. This may not be you, but even if it isn't, I would encourage you to just give it a try and see how it works for you. So maybe for the home, I'm going to declutter my office, my spring cleaning. So decluttering the office would entail what? And then I will, go through the checklist, maybe add a checklist. I can, I don't know, clean out the drawers, rearrange bookshelves, cabinets, file cabinets, go through those. I mean, again, I'm just doing this off the fly. It's an example of how you can do that. And for your book, let's say you're going to write a book. This why for your business. And let's say you're coming up with the title of the book. Maybe you're going to have like maybe 4 or 5 titles and you're trying to narrow it down. This is a good place to have, brainstorming there. And maybe you're working on a design for your book. And maybe you've reached out to maybe 3 or 4 different graphic designers. So again, you can move it over there if it's in the progress. And once they send it to you, you can upload an attachment or make some more comments or have some more details here. I encourage you to do that. So everything will be in one spot. So when you finally make your decision on the design cover that you're going to use, everything is here. You can, have what your must-haves are as far as the colors, as far as, the visibility, the font that's being used. Again, examples here. Social media posts, you may have a daily or a weekly theme for your social media, and that's cool too. So again, I personally like Trello. There are some who don't, but it's my go-to. So when it's done, you click it over to done, and then you can, of course, make any extra lists that you may want. So between Trello and my schedule, which is in Google, not here. This is just a sample here. But it's good to kind of plan your week so you can have something to look forward to, and then again to have some type of structure. I'm going to offer some templates maybe to help you out, and I'll post those on my website. So if you'll send me an email or reach out to me, I can go ahead and send you a couple, and then you can kind of, I'll use a PDF form so you can change and manipulate the numbers and change it for each month for yourself. I'll do that for you. If you find this helpful, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So that is my spiel on time management. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying well. And until next time, take care. Remember that flex time is your time. Take time out. Get yourself some me time. Learn a language, take up a hobby, read, write, paint, draw, and practice self-love, along with doing whatever else is needed to be done on Fridays. Keep in mind that there are benefits to time management. It helps reduce stress and anxiety. It helps you avoid procrastination. It improves the quality of life because you have more time to do what matters if you're on a schedule. There's less time wasted, so there's more free time to do what you want and what you like and what you love. And there's a feeling of accomplishment too. I've listed here a few tools that you can use. I use Trello, like I shared in the video, but there's Asana. Of course, you have your calendar, Toggle, Todoist. These are others that I've used in the past and may have used in collaboration with a client or a student, but there are others. Take some time, check them out, and see what works best for you.